Hello and welcome. Right, we have the capacity has reached its full capacity, so we need to increase that so that we can actually stick that in straight away. As long, mind you, I did put a lot in at once, but the trouble is that otherwise you're wasting the milk. It is a level. Oh, it's at level 6 though. Of course, no, our thing, the silo will actually cope with it. It's liquids, it's everything. She's done a cracking job, Nikki has, with it. It is quite amazing. Right, lights, it's a little bit dingy. Right, smashing. Let's do that. We've got to, we're going to time lapse this like I would on. Obviously, I've sort of done this so as it's not going to take forever. Like it's almost like we're back at Glenleith, and I wanted it that although we were coming, I mean, it sort of worked very well. Like the wood chips, that's the other thing I need to do, isn't it? Might not be this session, but I do want it to be soon. It's already got the thing to. Oh, we also need to chop those few down to make room. Oh, there is a bit of a lump there. You can see it actually. Yeah, I think that'll be when I did that smoothing. Oh, it's not too bad. Let's have a quick look if we can just zoom in a little from this angle and see just underneath that corner and see if it needs a little tiny bit of lifting. It's I've seen worse, but yeah, it's. I can see why we're hitting a bit of a bump. Can actually. Yeah, it sort of goes very bulbous, very sudden. So it might be that we do hit something. It's sort of like, yeah, and that bit there. There's just that little. Yeah, I think that's about as good as we're going to get it. And if we hit a bulbous bump, it looks like we're going to have to put up with it. Right, so we've just come back from our woodchip enterprise, where we actually, did that. So we'll actually put milk on that to actually go, so we don't need to actually worry about it. It can do it itself. We could then also, because it'll do it overnight. It should do. Yeah, they're a little bit hit and miss, these type of things, but then I think everything is a little bit like that. In Farm Simulator, it does its own thing. It follows a set of rules that we're not always completely aware of. Yeah, and it doesn't follow the sort of direction that you think it will. So we want water. Although I think water's probably alright. Yeah, it is. Water's nearly full, so that we don't need to worry about. It's mainly food, and this is 100 odd tons at a time, but we have got to literally do a lot. So, yeah, I'm glad we've got 339 there. Ooh, just the second I said it, every single time I say about money, I think, ooh, are we on the right one? And invariably we're not. So at least for once, it's the beginning of the session. Right, anyway, time-lapse time. Yeah, I want this to not be half a session. So I almost say my words. We'll get on with some. What else is? It's December, so I'd like to get through the months. Now we've done the. That's the most important. What are the other things we've got to do? What have we got in stock before we go into the time lapse? I don't think we've got a lot, have we? Yeah, milk. Mainly the milk. Oh, now, yes, I've got to feature this. There's things on the map that I'd like to have a look at. Yeah, I thought it sounded very interesting. So we're going to work very closely with these and buy some of these productions. Obviously, we need to get... Yeah, we need to do well again. So TMR. Yeah, we need to get up to quite a bit of cash. You can't... We've still not got all of the fields we'd like. Because I'd like to not have lots of little ones, but like have a few big ones. And I'd also like to heavily feature what I promised, and that is Cavalier Roy's own production. And I'd like to do a couple of the things for that. And if we can make TMR, then we can make TMR. So I think if I remember rightly, I did buy a couple of grass fields and stuff, but we need 3 actually. Wow. We might make 173 though part of that lot, so I think those 2 there are going to be ideal because they were right good bonuses. and then we'll put those 3 together, and I think those 2 would match together well. I think we're completely out of crop, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Yeah. So I'd like to buy, yeah, I think those 3 together, I think these 3 together, how much are they? 72, 66 and 45. 100 and nearly 200k. Right, too much for now. Anyway, time lapse. Yeah, you think I would like to do that, but we shall see. It might not be. We shall see what cash is like. Yeah, you don't really know, do you? Until well, it's further back than you think. Right. Anyway, yes, I'm gonna say my words. I'm gonna see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I think we're going to see, yeah, we're going to do one more, because there's enough room for us to stick some. I'm hoping that we can like go, obviously with it being winter, it's my only thing. We've done the wood chips now. I might do them on the planting. When we're doing the planter on that very first sort of planting next year, we might actually do it all then. The trees, I'll do the trees whilst I move the planter and that on, and like ploughing and that type of stuff. Because if we've got, which we have got quite a few tractors, we could make, well, we've only got 2 really high horsepower ones, or one medium and one, but then winter's not over, you don't know what you've got. Or it's true, what, our team is mainly small, isn't it? That's yeah, we've got the, I know the forage harvester. Oh no, we have got that as well, haven't we? I'd forgotten about the fence that can be upgraded to. Yeah, this can almost be sort of very similar. I think the fence 240 or 260 can go up to. So that's a team of really 3 solid tractors. It's not bad, because we're not like tending to go for like the high end, big 18-meter stuff or anything like that. Although we could, of course, with this beast. We could get a big plough if we need to plough big fields. when we remove the... that's why I thought the Tree of Arrow would be very useful on this one. Although, I've got to be honest, it seems it's not its best trick. Yeah, we'll leave it at that and see if we can go through one. Now, I was thinking about the mill. We've got 63 tons still in port. I don't want to upgrade that so big that it's not supposed to take... It's got 60 tons in already. We'll see how well that does. I think on no, it was Glenleafton. Yeah, we were about level 8 or 9, and it coped with the daily, and that's what we've really got to have, is a dairy that copes with the capacity of our cows. And that, I mean, that's now, so it may even have to be upgraded. Now, have we got the all of the milk products? Because that's our only at the minute. Yeah, it has. Yeah, they're all selling. Right, okay, so then let's go through till tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Then have I... you have, thank goodness for that, already gone to 9. And we shall see what we shall see. We'll check the sales. Yeah, it just means I can smoothly go through the winter, because there's a lot of work in the new year. We could also see how that impacts of how well that one business actually tides us over. Not bad if it's making over 100 grand. I mean, it's three income streams. If you, yeah, really. That's water. It's not. I mean, come on, look at the price of it. Ooh, and also one of my favourite tractors. We will. It's we'll even keep it that colour. Yeah, we will. Never know. We could just stick that one. It's just silly to say no when you could have a reason for wanting something like that. And that definitely would like you. Definitely. Yep. And if we're going to do this, and we've got quite a lot of cash, I think we'll probably go... I think 249 is the biggie. Yeah, there's some that are 261. So, oh, yeah, it changes to a stay where we had this on Glenleafton. I suppose that is true. Let's do it. It's at 101,537 for a 276 horsepower that actually is very close to the other one. So I think we will. Because it's about getting a good team of 200%. And I think, yeah, we will have beacons. And that is it. 101,537. We will indeed buy. Fantastic. I would like to... Oh, we've got some snow. Okay, so snow has arrived. I'd imagine, thinking... So did the milk go across from the Nicky? It did, but not nearly. And this is what I'm saying, I don't quite understand. Some things, the Miss B's was the same. I could never quite work it out. It doesn't exactly follow the 48 by 1,000. It moved hundreds of tons sometimes, and then other times... It literally didn't. Right, cows, that's the main thing we need to be seeing. Are we good? Do we get a reprieve? It's still, yeah, it is. And the water too is still both very good. Reproduction's fine, 40%. So I think we can actually go through, but we do need to do the, as a daily task, the milk has got to be done. Yeah, that's our business. So we've just spent 100 grand and we earned 100 grand. So, milk. We should really be able to reverse. I think this is one thing. This is a real strength of the Phoenix, if I remember rightly. The actual, yeah, because there's a couple. I've got a couple of favourites. I've got Vinco Mods. I love his thing, but its speed and reverse is awful. There's a bit like a Bureau that thinks 4 miles an hour, and it's sort of like, oh my life, I've got a reverse in this thing. I mean, it is what it is. It's Mr. Impatient that's at fault. I do realise this. Should be able to do that. Should start to spin around. Beginning, sort of, yeah, with all the reversing I do, to sort of like... Did I not put something down to signify where it actually was? I should have at least put a thing on the ground to say... refuel. Oh wow, that's got a bit of a that's actually right. Okay, so it is right back down by the but that's, yeah, so if we just aim for that, I know it's not that, but it's pretty much down there. And we should have a lot. How much did we have? Yeah, because we had 60 odd tons. Yeah, we're taking some out. We need to see what we've got when this is taken out. So that was a little bit of good luck to have a... And also, I think it's highly appropriate when you know, when you've moved from a Let's Play. I was enjoying Glenleithen, but I thought, I really like the feel of this map. I just came on secretly to have a look, and I thought, I like this. I really do like this. I thought, why not just move from Glenleithen, but move properly? But like, I don't want it to be like faffing around. I want it to be, you know, that we've moved properly. But obviously then you've lost all your equipment. Now, how much have we got left in there now? 39 tons. So if we can get this 67 tons in to the dairy, now then we need to shift that out. It's typical of me. Left it right in the way. It couldn't have left it in a worse possible place. That's me. Yeah, I've got a knack. It is. I've always said this. It's a joke, but it is true as well. If I stand in someone's kitchen, I will invariably... That's not the right one. Invariably stand in front of the very cupboard that the lady of the house usually wants to go in. So it's this, yeah, this silly ability that I've got. So I'm not sure. It should be alright like that. Yeah, invariably I do manage to, without any kind of trying, to get in the way. The thing is, what makes it even more hilarious is I actually try not to. Yeah, I'm the type of person who think, oh, I think I'm probably in front of the thing that you know, she's going to need, and I'll go and stand in front of the fridge. She gets the thing out of the cupboard, and then she wants something out of the fridge, and I'm like, oh, that's just typical of me. I love the unload rate on this. It is amazing. It really is. It's a fantastic tanker when you think it's one of the cheapest tankers in the game. 8 studios to the rescue. So 18,746. I think we're going to need to upgrade it to one more, and we shall see what impact that is. I don't want to like go mad. I just want to do what it needs to get the job done for the farm. And of course it may in time need upgrading more, so we can now do a little tiny bit more, and we shall see if we're getting down this from the animals. It's going from 39 to 29. Well, then we know we've cracked it really. So yeah, let's go and stick this in the Nicky, because then it can do our job for us in a hidden way overnight. Ooh, no, it doesn't care anymore. Did you used to FS22? Ooh, what? Oh, I didn't see the front thing because it's all white. That's my excuse. No, my mistake, truly. Yeah, I didn't see it. I mean, that's true, but I should have done. It's like quite clearly there. I mean, I know the red's not shouting at you anymore because the snow's on it, but apart from that, the only thing I could say is I'm snow blind, but I'm not. So yeah, 6 meter corn header. I think we'd want to go bigger. We know this can't manage a 12, but it could manage, and like a, yeah, it could manage something bigger than a 6. So yeah, we don't want to be like. So animals are happy. Let's see how 287. So how well will we do to? It's February morning, I think, isn't it? Yeah, I've only got one job, and that's to concentrate on the months, and I've not even done that right. It's Thursday. Oh, my life. Wow. Beastly. Now then, I would imagine the sugar. We need to keep our eye on the sugar. Yeah. Wow. So it literally just... Yeah, so obviously sugar's something that we're going to need a lot of for this kind of level of dairy. It is cheap to buy. I could be even cheaper than this and buy it from the 82 Studios, but I want to treat that as a feed-only store, really. So, yeah, it's not terribly expensive, although it is getting that. But then we're earning hundreds of tons. So you've got to bear that in mind. If that cost us 20,000-30,000, but enables you to earn 100 and something thousand, then is that really such a bad trade-off? Not particularly. So, do we, a little one for feeding, or a little job? I don't think that's out of place. Yeah, and I think, do we want a little one as well? No, for a special reason. No, it's true. Yeah, I'm not sharing it just yet, but there is a bit of a surprise. As I said, not don't get excited. But what I mean is, yeah, I'm doing something a little bit different on this one. I'm determined I'm going to do it. We may have to invest a little bit, so it is what it is. Right, so then, animals, how are we doing? Do we need to do a bit of a top up? No, but I think it'll go into orange tomorrow. So we're all happy now. Oh, there's grass and hay now. I don't understand where the hay's coming from. The grass I understand, but the hay? I don't understand it. But I'm happy. I'm happy that the animal grazing is working. Yeah, when it first came in, the animal grazing, it was a little bit weird. It had like you had to go really, really low for it to. So of course I never go very low, and it never kicked in for me. So it was quite hilarious. Right, so then last tickety month, and then as I said, I'd like to also buy the Cavalier Roy. I nearly said Farmer Roy, Cavalier Roy's production as well. So I think we managed to go through on what we've got, and we shall see how well we do again, because it's keeping its own. Obviously, we've just spent a fortune on sugar, because I think the chocolate is one of the best. Now, I think chocolate you could sell in 1 month, but it's still not terrible. Yeah, now that wasn't an awful lot, was it, that time? About 50 odd grand. So, yeah, it's not still. I don't care if it's a 50. That's only one set of income streams. We haven't got that grass, or the milk's up to 129. I think you're going to have to upgrade that a bit more. It's actually, it's not keeping up. It's actually going, yeah, it's getting worse. So let's do that. And yeah, it's definitely not coping with. And I suppose when you consider we've got a lot of milk, oh wow, and it not only, but it actually got rid of all of that. So it's a level 8. Yeah, and it now can cope with 80 tons. Again, I'm not going to multiple. You know, I'm going to only upgrade it one at a time until we find the sweet spot of, yeah, how it's going to manage. So let's go forwards around this circuit. But this is not going to be. Yeah, I've got something in mind for here. No, we'll pull around and then reverse again and stick that in. So we've spent 17 grand straight away. So milk, yeah, we could do a TMR, but I'm just like, oh, we are in March. No, we are in March. This is it. So yeah, we're going to top up the animals as well. I don't know. I think a couple should actually do it. Really, I don't need to swoop off. But I just get this. This is going to. It may or may not be a smaller episode, because obviously, what I'm hoping. Yeah, I need to get away from that. That's a bit too. Yeah, they've got Oxygen David. I'm on Calmsden, but I'm not releasing it yet. I went on Calmsden, and likewise, I had to get rid of the fuel out of the yard, because I couldn't escape from it. It was too close to me all the time, so I've had to remove it. Let's grab some TMR. Let's top this up so that we don't have to worry about it. But we do it every other month. Anyway, because let's be honest, they're in a grass field as well. I mean, we're sort of like super feeding them so that they give us a lot of milk, and it really does make a huge difference. Apparently, yeah, I always feed them TMR, whereas a lot of farmers actually just feed them grass, as in let them graze. But obviously, the yield is an awful lot different. Yeah, so how much do we need? Yeah, we are going to do chickens as well, but I wanted to go through the winter. We're just concentrating on the cows, really, so we're still in the green. That is the point. What crops? First of all, next session we've got to rip fields. Do we do a bit of a time lapse and rip the edge of the fields off in readiness? That's not a bad idea. Do 2 of these, I think, if it'll accept 2, because it's. Use our that dot there because that. Oh no, it's not actually. It's there. It's a proper tractor. It is. We don't want to say you. We just want this. Oh no, actually. No, if we no, because it's you don't. I don't think you even get any wood chips off those posts. It's a matter of just stripping the. Just grabbing its front 3-point. Well, it's 3-point is a special one, but yeah, we might need to stick a weight on. It's just I think on the edge of the field. Yeah, I need to. Oh, nearly. That'll it. That's it. Fantastic. Okay then, so I am going to, let's have a look, first of all, let's have a look. Did we manage to do the animals, or do we need to grab another one? I think we'll grab another one. We do, so that we're like, yeah, because this should really tide us over at least 1 month with the water. How are we doing for the water? Oh wow, it's not going down a lot at all. Probably getting moisture from the grass. Oh, but the grazing, well, look, the grass, look how low it is. Although it is March, so I don't know. It's probably, yeah, they've been grazing on the grass. Although, really, we've been feeding them TMR, so I don't know why they've been grazing on the grass. I can't imagine cows choosing that over TMR, really. So let's, I'm going to go into a time lapse. Yeah, we're going to go and chop those, at least prep the trees. So that, yeah, we've got that job done. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. think that's not a bad place to leave it, really. Yeah, so we've got 2 big fields. This one obviously very much bigger, and also a very good bonus. Did we scan everything? I don't think we did we? We're not going to... yeah, that's what we're going to be doing next session. I thought we'd cut 173 before we actually chop it down, really. Well, we got a decent bonus off those 2 fields we worked. So obviously the bonus is set at right back at 50, which is why it's really a good idea, if you're going to do this, to actually buy your fields and work them all as one. So can we afford... I think we can. Oh, we didn't look, did we? Do we actually buy that? This area, and actually... yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's... and... Seed Airhawk at half price. I've got to be honest, the that does mix with a lot of things, doesn't it? The bison one I think would be a little bit out for... I don't know. No, for a special reason. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, I know what I'm thinking. Right, so I do sort of agree there. Although I think these are enough for us to get on to with this year. Oh, we're going to do a bit of an island in this to sort of make it horseplay friendly. We'll do that as the last thing we'll do for this session, is just sort of make that into like I always wanted it. Might take one more... yeah, fence posts. Yeah, that's it. Fence posts is what they really are. We're going to go for dry grass. I prefer this. So... that. So I think we'll probably take a little bit more out. I think that's all right. And then same going that way, maybe just a little bit more. Do the same on the other side. At the minute, I know it's not necessary, but this is sort of... is it where I'm going to do... it would be nice actually, because obviously we've gained a lot. I don't really terribly mind. You've got to go a little higher, I always think, to envisage these type of things. We're going to do a little hiccup, or a big hiccup, or like a shed or something. We may have to take the posts out to make this actually happen, because I did always imagine, obviously the headland I was originally going to do for fences, but now I'm going to do we're going to like agroforestry. Don't mean we're going to chop the trees, but we may do. It's something I think I've got to get better at, really, the agroforestry. So it's just I'm not a massive fan of chopping trees, but right, so enough. It's a little tiny bit more rounded just there, I think. Not too much though. And a little bit there. Got a bit of pixelation because it's so high. If you zoom in, that'll disappear. Yeah, it's I'm on the edge of where it goes to. Right, so I think probably not quite done that right now. And then that's going to make that quite good there. And then a little bit, a tiny bit more rounding there. I don't think it's going to be too far off. Yeah, we're going to make use of that. Although I suppose, I suppose, yeah, it's true. If we're going to do that, we're going to need to make a proper... yeah, I suppose it's true. We're going to have to make that a little bit more into a proper path. So it's got to be wide enough to accommodate us. Obviously, we could pick in the closest way to get back to the farm, which you would do, which actually is there. That is interesting. It's a shame we can't put the posts in. That would be a real neat. You know, like if you want to close an entrance and open another one up. It's true. Now that's always going to remain. No, that's the one we wanted not to remain grass. So do we have to keep that one as grass? If that's going to be like the entrance to our world. Not that that's the end of the world, we could still go the other way, but it does make sense. It does go straight past the house to keep perhaps these 3 as grass fields then? Interesting, yeah, it would work. It would. So we'd have these two as 2 fields. That then, I think we've just widened that enough. We'll probably take, yeah, well, no, we are. We're going to take all of that set off there. No, we'll do it next session. Yeah, we've sort of like done everything I wanted to do for now. So that's another session done, and you can see there's definitely growth on the farm, and I can see a little bit of a hole under the production shed on this far corner. That's still not quite right. Of course, it had the hedge there hiding it. We couldn't see it before. But we can now. It's just... yeah, that's spot on. Perfect. Right. So, without further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I'd like to upgrade this now. And, yeah, sorry, I'm just thinking, I don't want to... next session's going to be all hands to the pump, and we're really going to have to get cracking. So, where did I stick? I thought I did. I left it near the tree, the lone tree. Not lone oak, lone tree. Yeah, right, so let's upgrade this before we run out of cash and, like, yeah, lose the... and customize. 260 is the 260. Wow, if I'd have realised it was that cheap, I'd have done it a long time ago. 6,500. What an absolutely amazing modder. Fantastic. Wow. So there was no excuse for not upgrading that a long time ago, but of course I didn't know that. So we've got a 260. Yeah, I'm just going to go down the shop and we're going to upgrade, repair. I will, yeah. And there was I think there's a trailer too, but it's not showing. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff down there. I think we might start down here. I'll come and grab the patina as well. We'll grab that on the front. I think it's that way. I think. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought those little guidey things were to guide us. So, yeah, we've got that super thing, haven't we? Yes. And the header. Yeah, I think we'll feature everybody back around here. Yeah. Next time we'll grab a team, hit this hard, take everything away, including the header. Have we got a trailer that will cope with that? Trying to think of if we buy a best way retriever with the money we just saved from upgrading that tractor, which was just stupendously amazing. Right, anyway, I'm extending the session. It is true, yeah. Right, repair yes, and repair yes. Fantastic. It is true. We will come up. Right, yeah. Though I would like to do that on camera, though. That was my point. What have we got? I think we've only got TPS, haven't we? As a trailer. I think we've got any like low. Oh, we've got the flatbed or a loading bale trailer. 30 foot. We need a bigger one, don't we? What would be nice is actually for once to go for. I think it's in low loaders. The best way. They usually wait for this in the sales, but I really think if it is in there that we ought to. Oh, it's not actually. The VQR platform's good. But I don't know that it doesn't have rams, does it? I don't think. No. No, no, it doesn't. But well, so where's the best way then? It's not on low loaders, so if that means it's. I don't think I've seen it in miscellaneous. So surely then that means it's got to be in trailers. Can't recall. Let's have a look down the far end. Because if it's in order of like you put in, which I don't think it is, because it needs to be fairly long if we're going to do this, and that's got that special ability to pick them up. I just thought it'd be nice to feature it. Really? Flatbed. It's got to be miscellaneous, right? Okay, it has got to be miscellaneous then. Okay, so I apologise for dragging you through this. I thought I was nearly finished, but it is true. I'd like to get this so you can see me doing this, and then next session we'll grab All this little lot, no container. What's it, Spano? It's got to be in here. Surely not on bale loaders. Shouldn't be. Not really, but it could be as well. It's the only other place I can think that it could possibly be. Really? Well, it's not in here. So it's got to be bale loaders. So was it originally made for bales? And if it's not, then we'll worry about it next time. I'll literally go grab it. Right, yeah, I can't see. Hang on, have we? Yeah, even if we have got that as a... No, we've got the Heston, haven't we? Of course we have. Yeah, I'll find it, and might add it on when I find it. So, yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you can stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.